No way. But he was so confident he was right until this dude's confident that he's not doing the wrong thing.
So the thing is, they can tell us if we're blocking the footpath, yes, they can tell us to move, but they can't tell us to move off this area here. It's a public area. Now, I'm not going over there because I'm in the sun and I've got issues with the skin cancers. And I'm not going anywhere near the sun if I've got a nice shady spot. Now, if they want to argue about it, then I'm quite happy to argue about it.
Cool.
They don't like this, tell them to stop funding and training the Indonesian police. Simple. Now, they won't talk about the Balibo 5 murder investigation when they know they're covering it up. I've got evidence to prove that. Yes. So, whatever they're going to do the wrong thing, I'm not going to argue with them. Yeah, we'll just see how things are. How you going? Good?
Not too bad, Neville.
Yeah,
we've been talking to each other on email.
Yeah.
We've met before.
Yeah. Look, I'm staying here in the shade because I'm not going out in the sun because I get sunburn.
Oh, very cool.
All right. G'day.
Simon Dixon. We have met before.
Yeah, I'm recording as we talk.
That's fine. We understand.
Yep. Yeah. So look, we're not going to be here long.
Yeah.
We're just taking a few photos. I'll say a few words. Just watch the flag, mate, off the ground. And then we'll head off. I've done the Prime Minister's residence.
This morning. You're waking everybody up at 7:30. So.
Oh well, I knew he was there. It was on the media. I said, great opportunity. Last time he wasn't there when I spoke, so I think if you didn't hear it, you're certainly going to hear it now.
Indonesian embassy.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, so
where else today?
I did the Attorney General.
Yeah. Yep.
And now it's just here.
Oh, okay.
Anywhere else?
For the day?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll get away before 12.
Yeah.
I'm getting too hot, mate. I'm getting too old for this shit.
And it's a long drive, too. So.
I'm getting too old for this shit. I mean, I'm 58 this year. Look, if our government did the right thing and didn't do these, cover up these criminal things, I wouldn't be here.
I'm not going to play with the politics.
No, I understand that. You're just doing your job. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Yeah.
Hey, Simon, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so all these guys know about the West Papuan issue.
Yeah.
They've got West Papuan relatives or friends, and they know what the Indonesians are doing, and that's the reality of it. It's like East Timor, mate. If you look on YouTube and look up the Australian Federal Police investigation into exhuming bodies with the UN after the Indonesians slaughtered the East Timorese, then you'll get a bit of an understanding is the boys up here know all about it. They know exactly what's going on.
I'm not one of those boys. So
no, that's all right. I'm just saying the senior management know. All right, all the best. Thanks, mate.
Anthony, just as a courtesy, mate, you're not going to approach the front doors, are you? Excellent. Thank you.
No, I was thinking about it, but no.
Yeah.
Good morning, Commissioner and the senior executive team. Nice to be outside the AFP headquarters in Canberra. It's also nice to remind the new Commissioner, Reece Kershaw, of his public statements in the media about the AFP being open, honest and transparent. That's right. The Commissioner made public statements in the media that the AFP won't be covering up things anymore and they'll be open, honest and transparent. Well, you still won't meet with me regarding the Balibo 5 murder investigation cover-up. I've got evidence. I've also got evidence about the Beak Island massacre and the Minister Payne covering that one up. You obviously got a bit of a problem understanding the Commonwealth Criminal Code, 1995, Division 268. Might have to have a High Court challenge on that one, because it seems the AFP doesn't understand that one. I also understand that you are governed by corrupt ministerial directives under Section 37(2) of the AFP Act 79. I also am aware that the Commonwealth Director of Public Prosecution is also under corrupt ministerial directives under their legislation. So the recent events is very clear that the AFP is not a professional police service. Because if they were, they'd tell our politicians where to go and not interfere in criminal investigations. You can't just get respect, you've got to earn it. And if you want us to respect the police, you've got to be open, honest and transparent. You've got to be above the criminal politicians, and you've got to obey and uphold the law. If you don't expect the public to support you. Because we're not stupid people. That's right. We're not stupid people. If you don't know what happened in East Timor, talk to your AFP colleagues who investigated the war crimes for the UN Special Crimes Unit, Dili District Court. That's right, the AFP investigated the war crimes by the Indonesian police and military in East Timor. And guess what? The AFP says it's okay for the indicted war criminal, ex-General Wiranto, who was responsible for massacres, rape and torture, to come to Australia. That's right, I've got it in a letter. I've got it in a letter from the AFP.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame. AFP, shame, shame, shame. I wonder what the nasty war criminals would think about that. Gold Star. What about the victims of the Holocaust? Will they be happy? Everything that happened in Germany in World War II was legal under their legislation because of Hitler. We're not going down that track. Nor are we going to be silent on war crimes covered up by the Australian government. We know they cover it up. We know that. The Afghanistan files have proven that, and they're doing it in East Timor and West Papua and the Balibo 5, all for our mates Indonesia, who are really, really, really nasty people. So if you don't know what happened in East Timor, go and do some research. I'm sure you've got a library. I think you have. I'm sure Charles State University's got a good library on it. I'm sure you've got a few files on it too. I'm sure you've got a file on General Wiranto and Cactus Jonas Yusuf, who murdered Australian citizens, the Balibo 5. Who you people won't talk about because you're under a corrupt ministerial directives. Well, guess what? Perverting the cause of justice is a crime too, mate. It is under Commonwealth legislation. It's a crime. Perverting the cause of justice. I think some of the senior executive of the AFP need to go back to school and learn about the Crimes Act. Aiding and abetting. A crime. Perverting the cause of justice. A crime. Lots of crimes following the politicians. Well, guess what? You're going to be the scapegoats, because when the new Integrity Commission gets put in, you're all going to be the first ones on the line.
Yep.
You are. The politicians have got an exemption. They've got an escape clause, but you people won't have it. You people won't have the escape clause. You'll have to turn up and you'll have to tell the truth. And there's going to be some pretty sad people in the AFP. Wait until we ask them to get the Balibo 5 crime file out. That's right. The Balibo 5 legal brief out. Wait until we get that into a anti-corruption watchdog. I bet the Commander Champion won't like it. And Commander Nutt, he needs to learn a bit about the UN, treaty obligations and international law. Don't worry, the world's finding out about it like they did in East Timor. Australians are not happy and they're going to find out about it too. They're not happy about the war crimes in Afghanistan. Wait until they find out the war crimes we've been covering up in West Papua, East Timor. Australians being murdered by Indonesian military, journalists doing their jobs. Pretty sick and sad, really. Shame, shame, shame. AFP, shame, shame, shame. AFP. Thank you for that. Oh, brilliant. Don't worry, if we go to court over the Biak Island massacre documents, which I've also notified the AFP that a war crime cover-up has been committed, the victims will be able to sue. That's right. The victims will be able to sue. They won't be just suing the government. So I suggest the Commissioner does what he said he was going to do. Open, honest and transparency, please. The public demanded. Open, honest and transparency. Then we'll believe you're a professional police service, not a security service for the corrupt government of the day.
Real Indigenous rights.
We have no desire to be here, none whatsoever, but I'm not going to get tired of screaming out when I get atrocity reports from West Papua. The Commissioner and his members on the National Security Committee, you get regular briefings from security organisations in Australia on what the Indonesian military and police are doing. We're not stupid. We know you're doing that. We know you're getting that. We're not stupid people. So the more you cover it up, the more you cover up the war crimes for the corrupt Australian government, the more you leave yourself wide open to litigation. And national security legislation and good international relations won't cover it. That's right, you can't cover up war crimes under national security and good international relations. If you don't know that, you're not a very good police service. So have a nice day. We're going to let everyone in the world know about the AFP and they're covering up war crimes. That's right. The Australian public won't be happy either. And Commander Champion needs to start telling the truth too. We're sick of it. We are sick and tired of corruption. We are sick and tired of cover-up, and we are sick and tired of bullshit. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Okay, have a nice day. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's it.